Hello, friends. We're live. Uh, Today we'll be opening my mom's box, and I'm so glad you guys are here for it. I already see predictions in the chat. Love to see that. I see Bamba predictions. Very good prediction. I see Matthew saying Hamsa, Hamsa, Hamsa. That's a good greeting for today's fun little episode. Let's see what else. Predicting of shoes. Uh, Sadly, probably not milk in a bag. I wish the milk in a bag would come. But anyway, as we wait for people to come in and put their predictions in for what's going to be inside my mom's box, I want to tell you a little story of what happened today. Today, Xerxes and I were riding in Brooklyn and we saw a celebrity. Which celebrity, you ask? Now, you know I'm not going to know their name, but here's where you guys chime in. This celebrity, let's see who gets the name first. And I won't even know if you're right, but all praises to this guy. He does a pretty good job. I saw him in Homeland and I saw him in Billions. He's the redhead. Who am I talking about? Now, as you guys tell me the name, here's what I do when I see celebrities that I recognize. See, the thing is I forget that I recognize them because they're celebrities. I think I'm recognizing them because I know them because they look so familiar to me. So I looked this dude straight in the eye and said, "Oh, hey." He looked a little confused for a second, which was completely reasonable, and then said hi back. Then, as he started to look confused again, whether he did the right thing, I biked on, and I thought that was a good decision to make. But yes, that's what I do with celebrities in New York. I basically say hi like we're old timey friends. And you know what I think? I think that's the right way to go. I think next time you see a celebrity, if you're in New York, California, wherever, around the world, just go, "Hey, how's it going?" Like your old time friends. I mean, they meet a million people. Maybe they think they know you. Anyway, is it Damian Lewis? Probably. You're probably right. All right, it's mom's box time. I see. I think your mom's approval will finally be in this box, says Mimi Cherry. Oh, Mimi, you know that's not true, but happy Passover, which is why I think I got this box. Xerxes, will we bring the box up? Thank you so much. Look at what Xerxes made. I can do magic things now. Huh? Pretty good. Now, I get boxes regularly from my mom every few months, and I expected this one. Why? Because it's Passover right now. What is Passover? Many people know Passover as Jesus Christ's last meal. He was with his buddies, I think about 12 of them or so, and they were enjoying the last meal. But then I think one of them was pretty upset with him and, you know, kind of turned on him. But you know how holidays are. We all get into fights with the people we love. So anyway, that was his last meal. And, Passover, we were slaves in Egypt. And then there's the parting of the sea. There's a lot of mushrooms being taken with talking to bushes and, you know, rules for God after, 40 years apparently in the desert. Oh, there's so much to be sad about. Judaism is so much fun, let me tell you. Join the cult now. All right, I have this, which is very dangerous for me to hold, but it does help me open this box. Prediction for this box from me, because it's Passover, there will be matzah in this. What's matzah? Unleavened bread, because we didn't have time. We were so enslaved and so running that we didn't have time to let the bread leaven. And now Jews have to suffer around the world for 10 days to remember how we didn't have time. We also remember that we killed the firstborn of everybody who didn't put lamb's blood on their door. So I feel like, would you tell your neighbor if they weren't Jewish, like, listen, your firstborn, here, take some of this blood? Would you? That's a little poll for later. Anyway, now we got to eat matzah, which, to be honest, is a cracker that should be illegal to serve to guests. And this is the main thing here. All right, so I predict there's matzah in here. I predict bamba. I predict beastly, which is, the Doritos and such of Israel. Careful with the box cutter, of course. Israeli bacon bits. That's hilarious, glitter. A jar of lamb's blood. Thank you, Matthew. That's hilarious. Okay, now as always, my mom's packing is amazing. I don't know where she got this box from. Where would you get this box from? But she holds on to the boxes so she could send us beautiful, wonderful thing. Let's see. And then this is where the address was, but There's got to be a stalker out there or two. And these little flimsy supermarket bags. That's to protect something. I don't really know what. It's just like a standalone, you know, from the supermarket. They don't say supermarket. They say the super, because I think it's because they didn't know which word was market. It's from the super. Anyway, whoever predicted Bamba was right. Right on the top. One regular Bamba. And I'm going to put this away over here for a second. It'll be off to the side. And show you this Bamba. Delicious. Look at this. Oh, this says kosher for Passover in Hebrew. It has to be kosher for Passover right now. As if they're using different ingredients. Oh, Judaism. Hilarious. Look at that. That you have to pay extra for that. Yeah, that's what Passover does. It stimulates the economy. Beautiful. All right, this is by Osem Bamba, and it is a peanut butter snack, as some of you guys might know by now. Look at that. Oh, it has the essence of peanut butter, just enough for me to be like, ooh, that's delicious. Look at that. Let's do the squish test. That's what happened to your Xerxes going, no. Yep, that's what it feels like in your mouth. Now, you know, if you would have this as cereal, you'd probably add milk. It's a little dry, but apparently I really like dry things. It's so good. You let it melt in your mouth. Okay, let's go for what else is in here. There's another Bamba. We're going to put that on the side. What is this now? What's going on here? Again, the kosher for Passover extra ribbon. For your pleasure. Mimi says only Chemda would like a treat that turns into sand. You know what? Shots fired, but I feel very seen. Look at this. Cheetos in Hebrew. Look, you can get high in Hebrew too. Cheetos. That's what it says here. Cheetos. And it says puffs in English. Beta'am gvina. Oh, in the flavor of cheese. Just so you know, in case you were wondering what this guy is. He's the flavor of cheese. Let's look at it. What does Cheetos in Hebrew look like, There it is. I feel like it looks similar. Aha, the puffy kind. So this kind of looks like Bamba, but with cheese. Let's have the squish test. There it is. That goes in your mouth. Excellent. Yep, my mother would love this. Beautiful. What else? Right in the box. This is another Bamba. Oh my goodness. Doritos. We'll get to that. More Doritos. Get to that. And more Doritos. Okay, let's look at this. We have some American food here with Hebrew writing. So first of all, the Bamba. Okay. And we're going to take that out. And this is kosher for Passover, so no worries. All right. And this has some chocolate little nugget stuff in there. So let's do the squish test on this. This has a little squish to mush flavor. Here we go. Squish, mush. You know what? Even the chocolate is a squish. It's not really as much mushy as I thought it would be. But there it is. That's the inside. I'm going to show it to you on this camera too. There's a little chocolate in there, a little nougat. Okay. Tamara saying she knows a stoner with those snacks. You think my mom knows I get stoned? Woo! Doritos. Beta'am. I don't know what that says. Me'oshen? Motion? I don't know. You know what? I read like a kindergartner in Hebrew. It's pretty sad. I can't read the newspaper. Probably not even one word. Mom shops at CVS, I guess, says Matthew. Let's see. Here it is. Regular Doritos, just in Hebrew. Who knew? Squish test? Yep. dry and crumbly. Now, how is this kosher for Passover? Oh, because I guess it resembles, it's not leavened bread, right? Yeah, maybe they should add cheese to matzah. Actually, as a kid, you guys might find this funny, but we were desperate. It really was 8 days of matzah. You couldn't eat bread. So breakfast sometimes was, please don't judge, you wet the matzah. It's a little less dry. And then we made something called matzah pizza, which is just taking some jar sauce and putting it on the matzah and then putting cheese on top, throwing it in the oven and pretending. You know, what makes tonight different than all other nights? Look at this. Coated matzah, chocolate flavored with coconut. Am I supposed to get matzah and cover it with chocolate? See, here's my problem with some of the traditions in modern life. The whole idea of Passover is to remember that we were slaves in Egypt, to, think about how those people suffered. And what's funny is we had chocolate to the matzah. Aren't we supposed to be suffering? Why are we adding coconut to our suffering? It's a little odd. So I guess, oh, I don't have to do anything. It just comes like that. So let's say I was fleeing as a slave and I didn't have time for my matzah to rise. That's okay. I'm trying to open this with, that's very classy. Very, very classy. So I don't have time for the bread to leaven, but I do have time to throw some chocolate and coconut on it. Let's do, look at that. That's the coconut. That's I've never had this. Let's do, the squish test is a little squishier than I thought. Let's taste this one. Yeah, you cover something with chocolate and coconut bits, and all of a sudden, the matzah's in the background, and it's not so bad. What else we have? Now, as always, there's handmade things. Look at this. The packaging, folks. Where does she get this from? The supermarket? Yes. This beautiful, very, very light, super, very easily tearable, not really made of, but, protects these beautiful cookies. Now, of course, these cookies are going to be kosher for Passover also. So these are going to be the driest. And good job, Mom. These are good for walks. There's sum, sesame. This is basically sesames stuck together probably by honey or something like not as bad for you. Maybe like a tiny bit of sugar, but not too much. She prides herself on not putting a lot of sugar in these kinds of things. Again, crumbly and flaky, and really good for hikes. Now, sum in Hebrew is sesame. So Sesame Street in Hebrew is Rehov Sum, literally means Sesame Street, the street of sesame. So enjoy that. We will go down Rehov Sum later on to eat that. What else we got? This is such a big box. That's what she said. All right. Chemda, get serious. This is your mom. All right. Look at what is this. This looks very special. It's got wine stuff, which means it's very adult. Grapes turn into wine, so you got to include all of that. Huh? Now, what does this say? Ugiot yain. Literally, what is ugiot is cookies, yain is wine. Wine cookies. What are wine cookies, you guys? Have you heard of this? What? They're wine cookies. So, shaped like this. Chocolate on the back. Squish factor. Very not squishy, breakable. And let it crumble. Not as crumbly as the rest, but still as dry. Rest assured, no worries. Boy, you guys are going to think everything in Israel is dry. I guess that's why we drink the chocolate milk in a bag. It's so freaking delicious. Is this kosher for Passover? There it is. Kosher for Passover. The seal. No worries. We're good. We don't have to suffer. I mean, we're supposed to, but anyway. Be sleep. Ooh, this is a good one. This is in the flavor grill flavor Beasley. And oh, I think they changed the shape a little. It was always kind of swirly, but I'm trying to open it away from the mic, but I don't know if I'm doing a good job. Let me know. Perfect. That special moment wine cookies. That's right, Matthew. Let's see. Banana saying, I feel like Israeli desserts are supposed to be consumed with tea. That does help. That does help. Coffee is good too. Let's see. So yeah, they did change. These used to spiral all the way, but now they're like half spirals for some reason. Look at that. Half spiral. They're whole. And they taste like, oh, like it's right off the grill. Actually, I really like this flavor. I really like it. Maybe I should save some for KATG week. No promises. It's already open. That means it's like half expired already. It's hard enough. It starts hard enough. It only gets harder. And that's what he said. Okay. 2 more items. I'm going to take them both out and put this aside. We're going to start with jewelry. I never wear jewelry. I kind of want to, but it seems like such a hassle. Look at this. Is really nice. I'm going to give this away during KATG week because I really like the jewelry that my mom picks, but I just don't wear it. It's just, I like it. Does anyone like it? Anyone want it? Come early to one of the shows. What can I tell you? Okay. And finally, again, the packaging. Huh? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Mom didn't sleep. Okay, let's see. We're going to flip it. And, oh, little booty socks. Look at this. What? They're already in the thing. This is from Lee Cooper. So, Lee Cooper fans out there, yeah, we got it all today. I don't know what this horse guy is, but look at that. Those are socks. What's a better view here? How's that? That's pretty good. I know, socks. Can throw out some old ones. And, oh, this feels nice. I only wear one scarf. Oh, see, I'm not an animal print girl. It's a little too much for me. I feel like let the animals have that. But some people pull it off really well. I am not one of those people. So, again, maybe I should bring it to KATG week. You know, if anyone gets cold, apparently we're going to have a scarf. Look at that, Mom. Thank you so much. What was your favorite, you guys? What would you like? Xerxes is saying, I could see like a bunch of grandmothers at home watching this. If you're a grandma at home watching this, every card that you've given, every I love you that we've heard, every warmth that you can provide, we understand that it skips a generation. People don't really know how to be nice to their children, but they know how to be nice to their grandchildren. And you know what? That doesn't go unseen. I'm looking at you now. Great job. Give your grandkids some weird stuff that their parents won't give them. Why not, right? All right. Matthew says it's a Hollywood scarf. Pre-roller said the crumble view. Yes. Let's review the crumbles. And then I clean it up with a sock. Oh, the chocolate matzah was Glitter's favorite. That is great looking combo. Yeah, you know, matzah is sort of like tofu, where it's like, do you like tofu or do you like the sauces that they get put in? Do you like the flavors that, happens around them? That's matzah. Think of it as tofu and you won't cry in your food as much for the 10 days of Passover. Anyway, thanks for not passing over this video. Happy upcoming real holiday, which is 420. How are you guys celebrating? I'm going to celebrate by doing some weed. I know you don't say doing weed, but 420, it'll get you. Yeah. All right, you guys. Enjoy your time on Earth. Thanks for being here.